Hello, folks. Right now, we're enjoying churros con chocolate here at Maestro Churrero, a churreria near our hotel. We already had churros when we were in Barcelona, but the churros here are much better, I think. This is our second and last day here in Madrid, and we're so excited to explore the city, even though we know that a day would not be enough to see everything. But still, we're happy to be able to come here and see even just a small portion of this magnificent and delightful city.
May choice ka pala kung gusto mo Nutella.
Ano?
Ayoko naman yun.
Ayoko na.
Ako lang.
Gusto ko talaga.
Ito nila, traditional. Yan ang traditional.
Wala.
Don't get me wrong, I really like Nutella. I always put it on my bread and enjoy it for breakfast. It's just that I want to experience eating these churros with a chocolate dip. By the way, because these churros were so good, and also the proximity of this place to our hotel, it did not occur to us to look for that popular place San Ginés anymore. As a matter of fact, we totally forgot to go there and try out their churros. Maybe someday when we come back here, we'd be able to do so. Madrid is the capital of Spain and has the largest population among its cities. It is also the second largest city in the European Union. Its influence in various aspects of society makes it one of the world's global cities. Now we're on our way to pay homage to a Filipino nationalist, Dr. Jose Rizal. It's amazing that they have a metro station named after the Philippine Islands. This is the station that you use in going to that monument. They even have an avenue dedicated to the country. When you look at the map, it's just a short stretch of road, but the recognition is deeply appreciated.
Oh, Rizal, we came all over to Madrid just to see you. My husband wants to see you here in Madrid. He's so proud of it. Although it takes 30 minutes walking.
The Rizal Monument, built in 1996 here in Madrid, is a memorial to celebrate Jose Rizal, a Filipino nationalist who was executed in December 30, 1896 by the Spanish colonial government in the Philippines for the crime of rebellion. This monument was built a century after his death. By the way, the original monument was built in December 30, 1913 at the place where he was executed, now known as Rizal Park or Luneta Park. The original monument in Manila houses his remains. A lot of Filipinos, myself included, regard Rizal as a national hero, but I learned that up to now, the country still does not have an official national hero. Maybe it's because Rizal wanted the Philippines to be a state or a province of Spain. He was more for assimilation than total independence from Spain. Unlike other countries whose national heroes were leaders of their revolutions or uprisings, Rizal did not lead the Philippine Revolution. It was Andres Bonifacio who was its leader. So the quest for a national hero continues. After the visit, we walked to the nearest metro station to continue our exploration of the city. We passed by a police station, a theater, a park, and upon reaching the metro station, we used the elevator instead of the stairs. These are the things that we don't usually do when we're back home. Travel is really something else.
Gran.
Coming out of the Plaza España station, we see the Plaza España from a distance, Gran Via, and a few notable buildings. Plaza del Callao is considered as the heart of cinematic and theatrical Madrid. This place gives me a New York Times Square kind of vibe. There used to be a number of theaters here that were later changed to shopping centers instead when new zoning regulations allowed the owners to do so.
The famous Gran, no? Ano pangalan yan?
The Plaza de Isabel II, or the Plaza de Opera, is a historic public square in the central district of Madrid. It is named after Isabel II, the Queen of Spain in 1833 to 1868. She was the one who also ordered the construction of the Teatro Real Opera House fronting the plaza. The Teatro Real, or the Royal Theatre, is an opera house and is considered the #1 institution of the performing and musical arts not only here in Madrid but also for the whole country. It is also considered one of the most prestigious opera houses in Europe. It was formally opened by Queen Isabella II in 1850. The building has facades at two plazas or squares, the Plaza de Isabel II and the Plaza de Oriente. This is a good place to have our Menú del Día lunch. The Menú del Día is a 3-course meal served during lunch on weekdays here in Spain. It has a set price and the choices are usually displayed on a sign outside the restaurant. You can also order these meals separately, but it is economical to order it as a set. These menus change daily, depending on the availability of the ingredients. These are offered between 1:30 to 4:30 p.m.
Creamy ang kanyang plato.
Sana.
Sana. Order lang. Alam niya? Yung haluin, hindi din kain ng walang haluin. Meron sa'yo?
Kaya ko nahahalo eh. Ganda na napili natin.
Ganda na.
Sarap pa. Kapal-kapal.
Talaga, hindi sa'yo.
Sa'yo. Yan yata yung tinitingnan ko kagabi sa kabila.
Oo
No.
nga. Pero makapal ito. Beef nga niya sa'yo. Ano?
Hindi ko tindihan yan.
Buti pala hindi ko kagad hinalo.
Saan ang mami ko eh? Tapos pa ba?
Yan natin
Sabi ko matutunaw natin ito ngayon. Ang lambot ito. So.
Party ito pa. Yung party ito pa nito. Madrid, ano?
Hindi masarap yung akin.
Ano lang? Ito tirahin natin.
Overall, the menu del dia we had was really good. Not only that, from what I've learned about these meals being reasonably priced, we experienced it firsthand here. For 2 3-course meals, it only amounted to around 32 euros, and it's good quality food. Of course, we also highly recommend this place fronting Plaza Isabel II, La Traviata Cafe. Now we're on our way to Palacio Real. It's just a few minutes walk from Plaza Isabel II. We're now looking at the Teatro Real's facade fronting the Plaza de Oriente, a public square near Palacio Real. We're now walking towards Palacio Real, or the Royal Palace of Madrid, and is the official residence of the Spanish royal family. They do not live here anymore, and is now only used for official ceremonies. It is open to the public for a fee. We decided not to go inside anymore, and as usual, just admire it from the outside to cover more ground. Because of that, we overlooked the Almudena Cathedral to its left. That's okay, we will surely come back here to see more of what the city has to offer. We totally forgot to walk towards the left side of the palace in order to see the cathedral. At this point, we proceeded walking to the right side towards the Jardines del Cabo Naval, a beautiful manicured garden. We're now here at the Plaza de España, a popular square at the western end of Gran Via. It is near two magnificent buildings, the Torre de Madrid and the Edificio España. A prominent monument is also found here dedicated to Miguel de Cervantes, a Spanish author. There are also statues of Don Quixote and Sancho Panza, characters of his most famous novel. We just came out of the metro station and are now walking back to the hotel to rest and do more strolling later. We are now walking along Calle de la Cruz to go to my wife's favorite store. She was also asked by one of her sisters to check on some new merchandise she can buy for her. We're now approaching the Petit Palace Alcala, a public plaza that showcases magnificent looking buildings. The store we're going to is inside one of these buildings. You can film a period movie at this plaza alone. Since this is our last day in Madrid, it's just fitting to go back to that place where we started from yesterday, the Plaza Mayor, and have a last look at it before we head back to the hotel.
Walking along Plaza Mayor on our way to our hotel. No, it's a video. All around.
After visiting the Plaza Mayor for the last time, we also wanted to stop by one of their famous markets here in Madrid. Here it is, the Mercado de San Miguel. This is the most popular market here because it is near Plaza Mayor. This reminds me of La Boqueria in Barcelona, but I think this has a much better looking facade. We were not hungry yet, so we didn't try any of the tapas they offered here. I just did a walk by to see what's going on inside. Overall, we're very glad that we were able to include Madrid in our itinerary. Madrid is such a beautiful city with a number of magnificent looking buildings that are truly delightful to see. That's why I labeled the city as MAD, M-A-D, magnificent and delightful. Too bad we were only here for 2 days. We only covered the western part of the city. There's still much to see on the other side. This means that we have to plan for another visit in the future to cover the eastern side.